Just want to give some announcements. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
California. It's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California.
All right, here we go.
Tonight we kick off week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Los Angeles Rams
Broncos handled
and
it
the
fairly
San
well.
Francisco 49ers.
Let's see what we can do.
Now Newton on first down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up second.
And the totals for Sammy Watkins in last week's game. 5 catches, 74 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs
goodness.
excellent
That's
routes,
some
has
quick
good hands,
slants.
and knows how to get open. They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
At the 34-yard line.
A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton.
Got him.
The Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this.
Good job.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. Right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
3 yards.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on
All right, here we
offense.
go.
First and 10. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. The first carry. This is Alvin
Crap.
Kamara.
Hit the button.
Be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The numbers for Ridley.
What happened?
Comfortably up over 100 yards when cruising past that number, and 2 touchdowns.
How'd you like to be the D coordinator this week? He watched that game last week.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
You can't get past the center.
Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
You want to take a chance?
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win
Right
first
over my
down.
head.
Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And tough going there as you only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. From the gun, here's Newton.
Good hit.
Higby, the tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
We'll return soon. Okay, maybe substitute right now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. A quick slant to Hill. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. This one into the hands of
he drops it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
1st down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And
the guy was going to hit me. It's like
knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. The loss results there.
My goodness, guys.
For 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Tackle made at the
Rams
offensive line is horrible. That is my weakness.
On 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Jackson from the shotgun. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown.
Trying to do something a little different this year. Usually I go with use chick right there, 3 or less. But I get Kamara some more touches.
Not much is perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was that.
All right, scam Newton, let's go.
Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Come for you again.
The score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Rams nothing.
Got posted back in coverage.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton.
Oh, missed him.
To Michelle.
I think that would have been a fumble if I hit him with Bosa.
Back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet.
You can tell the defense wherever you want. It's not going to work.
That one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And past the 40.
Didn't switch to how I wanted to.
1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
14. 1st down, Rams.
Here's Newton. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st down.
10
Maybe
more
he'll
there, another 1st down.
incomplete pass sometime.
1st down.
To the air again, Newton. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And this is Newton to throw. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. He is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down
6
conversion.
yards, stinking throw.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in
Carries
that
back.
middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 24, Newton steps away. And now he's going to use his legs. And this will move the chains again. As
Gets 11 yards on that because nobody will.
13-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. From the red zone now, Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd down, Michelle. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down it goes. Oh, and after the sack,
Thought he was gone.
Still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
29-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is
I'd
good.
say my defense will.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they get 3, certainly
Step it up,
hoping
but
for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job.
Crazy
right?
drive.
If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw
My first
Exhibit A
indication.
right there.
You know
What I
something?
was
Standing
wanting.
up here in the booth next to you, watching the play, he buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Number 41.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded. That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line.
The 15-yard line.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And it's complete in the end zone.
That's what I'm talking about, Valdez.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers had 6.
Way to come in like that.
And it's 21-3. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments.
Goes to the goalpost.
This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably... Well, the ball is out. Michelle lost it. And
yes.
This is going to be 49er football. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
Xavier Woods. Got to get him signed after negotiations.
They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
At the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he hauls it in.
Yes.
The end zone. Touchdown.
Didn't think he was going to break.
Alvin Kamara on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through. The long touchdown.
It was him on the kick. Come on now.
On a very,
All right, let's score
tight
again, guys.
play drive that time. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Come on, Dunbar.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
Good hit, Hightower.
Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they
can pick
those things back up. He was in search of his tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
Gotta keep you in there.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete.
The field was open.
Not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They ate up that side.
That time on the punt, and the offense
That's okay, though. That's okay.
Set of downs. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. From the gun, Jackson dancing to his left. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
Let that open field with Hill going down the middle.
And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more.
Get the ball back, guys.
And they got it done.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Just scored 3 touchdowns in about a minute. Let's do this.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's like he's licking.
And the Rams getting set to go now. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
3rd down.
third down, Michelle. Room to run past midfield. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth
And he got
down.
hurt.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he'll be out right at the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Operating from the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
Wish Ross would turn around and grab that.
15 seconds now. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. But it's going to be second down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw again. Jackson airing it out, looking for Ridley. And his guys have got it back at the
Are you kidding me?
stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Rams. They'll take over.
How did he react and
Just
get to
11
that now?
seconds to go in the half as they have it first and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
3 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3
How in the world did he get
seconds
that
left.
interception?
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup.
Elliott set to kick off.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, not get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And Kamara with a carry there on first down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4.
It's not getting room to
Following
go.
the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Again, it's Kamara.
At the 43-yard line.
And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 36. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
The ball carrier.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Being chased out left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is caught. Well, how about
I don't know what that safety was doing.
One-handed for a touchdown. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat in the driver to get it to 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struck. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for a 49er touchdown. 49ers. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Prater for the extra point. And the lead will swell by one more. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And the pass complete to Anunwa. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Successful. Start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 31 yards there on a 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in, and the 49ers continue to roll. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier, now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, it's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Allen Bailey in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Diggs. Gotta grab that.
He was looking for Quincy Anunwa that time, and it's 3rd down.
Bring the heat.
On the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Newton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short.
Twice.
It's 4th down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together
too big
to
on
make
the
it work well.
punts
The
today.
offensive linemen where they're faking people out.
That's going to be holding line. My goodness, guys.
And all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
That is twice, dude.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The holding penalty negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. A busy night continues for Kamara. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Forced out to his left. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Kittle, like, stick your hands out.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Running with Kamara. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Laid out.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Somebody's open.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, nearly picked.
I say that, then they stop
lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Byron Jones on the coverage.
From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Fixing to do my first punt. Don't want to.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Missed him.
Going out of bounds. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here
up there,
with a
bump and
1st
run.
and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
An injury or something?
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Niners 56. Rams 3.
On 2nd and 11 now.
There we go.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And the 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
Penalty. Injured.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And now a fair
That's
catch
probably my best chance to run.
just outside the 40-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
The ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Operating from the gun. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Open Manus Ross complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze the throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love
the
idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the
really?
game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners.
Jump it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Alvin Kamara taking it in as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not
just
to what we've
oh,
seen
poor guy.
today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one. You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, and jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Kill me on the screen passes.
Here's Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And he loses the football a second time. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
There's another one, Bailey.
In there to drop him, and
that defensive line is so underrated.
That he is going down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly
two straight games they've gotten blown out.
A nice little juke. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 49 yards.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part,
it's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Open space inside the 10. And across the chalk into the end
that was not supposed to be a rushing touchdown. Just maybe a play or two of rushing and then
and this offense continues to pull
get Kittle some more action.
They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And an acrobatic catch there by Watkins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
First quarter.
He was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Throwing again on second down. Newton to Michelle on the screen. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 12-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
From the gun, Newton. This is caught. Watkins.
Heck of a hit, guy.
Set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Again, Newton. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5 or the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
And now a first chance for the backup here to
throw. Oh, you throwing too. Backup comes in, just chunks the mess out of that ball.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end.
Are you kidding me?
But pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach.
Like, that shouldn't happen. You should be able to at least get your hand on it.
Sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once
See what we can do here.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Couldn't get open.
They'll go again on 2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. This is caught inside the 15. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first.
People are wondering why.
Here in the final stages. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
Take some hill for you right there.
And the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously
looking likely. I think it's
3-0. You really have some momentum.
And now there's
for sure thing
to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's get a pick.
25-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah,
oh, wow. I thought he was gone.
Do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Have a hand on it.
That's an excellent job right there on third down.
All right.
Any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Oh.
That'll go
Sorry, Cohen.
32 yards.
Feel sorry for you.
And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now San Francisco
probably only a couple catches Kittle's had the whole game.
That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. From the gun, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but
should have ran it in.
Complete.
That's stupid on me, trying to force it to Kittle. I should have ran it in.
Another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a
Got
game.
greedy there.
Put up
That
number
drive.
of points, continually
So there's that one-handed
moving the
catch I
ball,
missed.
Things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Niners, it's an ideal start as they move
look.
to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
His passes.
Meanwhile, for the Rams,
200
they'll
yards.
fall to 1-2. And they'll try to rebound next
For
week.
one
as they
completion
head to
with a
Glendale
touchdown.
to take on the Cardinals. So for our entire crew,
Look at my team
alongside Charles
first.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Kittle got those last couple ones, didn't have any touchdowns. Tyreek Hill only had 3 catches, 6-7 yards, and never get him deep. Really? Still my main guy. Hightower. Even playing injured, got 13 times. Davis got sacked, Son Thomas. Is that right? Turned off, 3 yard again. The first punt for 38 yards. Kick the crap out of it. I only go 38 yards. I don't understand. All right. Move to 3-0. I've got some games. We've got a bye week next week. Getting Ragnow back soon. So I should be able to get him back for the game against Seattle. If not, definitely week 6. I know some teams haven't played, but there's 800 yards of offense a game. Or total yards. We got 508. Pretty good. 3 games, only giving up 19. Sacks, 6 fumble recoveries. Sack on the interceptions this year. Kind of disappointed in that. Got shocked about that. Ravens only scored 9 out of 14 times in the red zone. Alright. Other 2 members in the league have games they gotta do. Then they'll have to do theirs for week 4. And then we'll be back going week 5. So, next streams you might see could be some Call of Duty. Possibly even some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If not, then you'll see me with Week 5 at home against the Seahawks. Right now, they are currently 0-2. Could possibly be 0-4 by the time I play them. Like I mentioned earlier, look for us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Click the button in the bottom right of the screen to subscribe to this channel. And also look for TA Gaming or Titan Adventure Gaming on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and listen to our podcast. We got just a group of friends having it out, talking about Marvel, sports, video games, life. A lot of different things. Got several episodes out there right now. Please share with your friends, family, anybody you think that'd be interested in watching these videos or listen to us. And that's it. This is Titan Adventure Gaming. See ya.